Okay, hello, welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong, where we are trying to figure out how to get up to the top of the Cog Core. Now, there is a door I see to the right there, and I think I remember it's locked with a simple key. But maybe it unlocked with progress and we unlocked that guy with the thing. Maybe that's the way up there. If we need to find a simple key, however... Oh. We might have some difficulties. Because... I don't know where we get another key. No! You are a bit too good at that! Okay, he fell. Normally we slam him into this gear and he dies. Instead we chopped ourselves up with things and... I didn't even need to go down here, because we've unlocked a shortcut to get in there, I remember. Turns out, the way that it looks on the map, that it's going straight across, it turns out it was just straight across, right? So let's go sit back down there. But thank you again to Jacob Lupic, who gifted the game. Very, very much appreciated. Okay, so we opened up these shortcuts. Oh. Now, why did I just never come in here? What stopped me going in this door? That's stupid. It turns out this probably was just the way to go the whole time. Oh, this is a wall. I was going to say, that's a ominously... Yeah, but not climbing over all the spikes. Ominously easy way to climb that. And no, it was misleading. This is a window. I keep mistaking these windows. But anyway. Somehow we missed this. I'm sure the door was locked though. Was it not locked? It must have opened. Let's just say that, right? So I'm sure I would have gone in there. Otherwise. Well, there's a thing going down there. First. Okay. This goes up. Okay. Oh, is that just a way to climb up from below? Door just leads up to here. And that just leads down below into the place where the things are. Right, okay. Sure. Well, we found our way in. It was a bit easier than expected. It was just me being a papega and missing something. I'm sure that door was locked. So that was stupid. Me trying to bounce on that thing's head needlessly. Oh! Oh! Are you thinking, ha! This guy's just gonna fall off. I can push him off with the other guy. We could not. The other guy. Okay, well, we found a new path of pain. Everything's always the path of pain. The original, very, very first Hollow Knight did not have requirements to do the Path of Pain. No. Ooh. Now let's hope that the insect... Oh my God, hits my head. Insect that we killed was not a requirement to be able to progress. Oh, there's just a wall here. Sometimes I don't see these walls. I'm like, I'm just going to use my needle to bounce up these things because I've realised that if I hit the edge of the cog, it will bounce upwards, and somehow I must need to do that as a challenge to climb this. No, there's just a wall to climb. No! That works too. It's probably the proper way of doing it. Cheese is an option. No! Oh, come on! I hate the swipe not being quite a good enough radius. I just wanted to swipe a bit of health off your head. Okay, so theoretically, we've opened up a path up here that skips the other bit. Yeah. Okay, don't mind me just making things needlessly more challenging than they need to be. What's going on in that middle thing? Is it like a fish tank? Bom, bom. Nothing in that. Well, he can live. Don't need to kill him. This guy we can farm for a bit of, if we needed health. We can mint our face on that thing, that's fine. Okay. Wall. Now I see it. How could I have possibly missed it? That has to be intended as a shortcut. No. Come on. I clicked a button and it ate the input. Ate my input. Now, I was looking at that because it seemed like there's a... It's fine. And there's a bit of a gap there where it's coming out, and I wondered if maybe she could snap into it, but it seems like no, that seemingly visible bit of wall is not something that you can really do. You don't know what to do from down below, do you? You don't know what to do about that. Weren't expecting to be teased. Open the gates. There's the potential to get up there with cheesy memes. Or sneaky. You don't need to follow sneaky memes. Just for safety, we're going to get rid of that guy. Going to drop any inputs. Okay. There's a platform, but we didn't need the platform. I feel like, you know, if we're making it a path to pain. Oh. But I did need to time that a bit better. I mean, I'm just making things a bit more painful than they need to be. Oh. Timing. Timing is very important. It's fine. We can save it. That one was a clever one. Which we sussed out first go, but it was a clever jump. Yes. C. We must complete the harmonious song. Okay, that lines up, that lines up, that lines up. Not sure if the top one. Perfect. Solved. First go. Intuition. Okay, so we're at the top of the core. There was a whole other route to the right. I'm sure is important. Just follow your instincts. That feels correct. All lines up. Instinct. Don't question it. I mean, this looks solved. Never question instincts. Okay, so none of these line up with that one. That one lines up. Doesn't line up. Doesn't line up. Okay. That's the one. That's the one. Pre-solved. Oh, that won't be a boss or anything. Now, who knows if there was something that was meant to give it away, but he just sort of bumbled through. Oh. Echoes through the land. Architect's melody. One part of the threefold memory entrusted to the industrious architect. Okay, so we got the threefold song. Like that, we're gonna... Nothing else up there. I guess there was nothing else in there. It was just a... Maybe this was the way you meant to come back down afterwards, but... Since when do we do anything the correct way, right? No! Oh, come on. I clicked dodge to the right. Why did you not dodge to the right? This seems like an easy path down. Hey. I'm not even gonna fight you. I don't need to. Ow. And we're out. No, I said we're out. Hi, I'm back. You can follow me, Citadel. You there, clerics and earth ascended to the final threshold. This is how I wish to live it, that you may rise above and see your pilgrimage end. Yeah, we've got the songs. Got the songs. Got the songs. Bum bum. Bum. Oh, they're all gonna join in now. The pilgrim who would hold our song within your shell, rise above. Offer your most devout self unto our sacred hearts. What if we don't want to give ourselves to your heart? What if we refuse? Looks an awful lot like a birdcage. Up we go. There's a needle. Lots of flowers and a suspiciously left needle. There she sleeps. Ow. Ow! Do that too. Okay, you've got a new skill. Oh! Not in the mist. Oh, great. Here was me thinking... I haven't sat down anywhere since. My checkpoint will be that last bench we rested at the bottom of here. I will have nothing to worry about. Instead... Okay, we hit the circular saw through the wall, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, that's actually fine. It landed me on the platform. In death, we got a platform. Okay, so let's sit at the bench. Because otherwise we're going to make that journey every time we go to the boss. That would not be good. Okay, but we have completed the whole of that map now. Is good. There's a whole bunch of side quests we still need. Should probably think about doing those at some point, but in the meantime, we're going onwards. And she sleeps again. Ow. Rude! You've got quite a few new moves, it seems. hate that it's not clicking on her when I'm clicking do the dash attack. Just running into the enemy rather than bouncing off of it with her move. Why is she not bouncing off of it and doing the multiple attacks in the way that she should be? That's what's the enemy kill, because I'm expecting her to do the bounce off, bounce, bounce move that I want her to do. Instead, she's doing something else. I guess we're not going to use that move. Now, well, that was terrible. Run into her parry. Oh. Ow! You're not like me healing or something? Okay. So don't try to dodge back from that. Because that won't work. So for anyone that has adverts, everyone starts to stop other adverts. Yeah, she's got a drastically more improved skill set now. Which is interesting. I wonder if we'll shed our shell. Like, he is just naked. Maybe we'll shed our shell as well. Again, rude. Oh, eyeballs. Ow. I can do things too. Oh, come on. I thought you were going to finish your move. Yeah, have I not learned my move? Have I not learned my lesson? No, I have not, apparently. I will learn my lesson. Okay, but I think we've explored quite a lot. I don't know if this is necessarily the final boss, but you know, it's at the top of everything. It might be. You never know. Plus, you know, it's Hollow Knight. We haven't had an extra path sort of thing in this one. Like in the original. Ow. No. I guess she's not gonna die to falling off the edge here. Slow and steady. Ow. I made the same mistake again. Oh. No psychotic laughter, please. Ow. Rude! Yeah, no, I procrastinated too long as to when to heal, and she got me. She caught me procrastinating. I was like, if I heal, she can hit me. I should have gone back in and not sat in one spot for too long. She took advantage. She knew that she could get me. Ow. Okay, careful. Roots. Also, you know, we have the speedy attack move as well. I can do that. The heck? I was facing... Right, okay, controller drifts. Ow. The timing, he waited for that. Oh my god. Okay. I swapped from analog stick to D-pad and controller drift set in and it's like, I was not facing that way. I wasn't, but controller drift said turn to the left and jump off to the left. It killed me. It got me. Okay, right. We needed reset after controller drifts. That's fine. Just as long as we're a little careful. Rude. Nobody said you could parry that. Since when was that a parry time? You think you're gonna laugh at me? Yeah, did not run that. No! We can dance like this all day if you want. No! Interesting moves there, lady. No! Yeah, you laugh. No! That's my opportunity to get some heals. Damn it! She boxed me in the corner there. It's my opportunity to get some heals and she jumped in the spikes. Yes, she took some damage. And I was going to do a charge attack. I was like, I'm going to get ready for the charge attack this time. She fell in the spikes and skipped the whole phase where I'd get to do that. Oh well. Yeah, you come on. Ow. Ow. No! Ow! Oh, come on. I clicked punch and it didn't punch. I clicked attack. She should have been attacking. And then instead of attacking, she walked through her. The attacks had gone off, we wouldn't have walked through her. We would have been fine. We would have got hits in there and bounced backwards and it would have been fine. But it eats the inputs. Lunar tears. Rude. No one gave you permission to parry in that instance. I was prepared for you parry that time. Ha. What the heck? Are you joking? You did not hit me there. It magneted me into her to win. Cheater. You're a little cheater. So we haven't hit a... You what? She turned round. We haven't hit a downer phase, but she's already in phase 2. It took too long. Okay. This is going well, isn't it? I hope everyone's having a lovely day. We might be here a while. Might not. Who knows? We have skills as well. We should not neglect our skills. Ha 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 ha. That's only heals. She did not hit forwards. Rude. Oh, come on, you sat there and waited for it. I'm not utilizing all of my skills still. Have other skills. Other skills we can utilize. And should utilize. Absolutely should utilize all of our skills to our advantage. Stupid not to. What the? What was that counterattack there? I hate that move. You doubled back! She's laughing because she knows she's just messing with us. She knows. She's not even unleashing her full strength. But if this is just the person at the top of the tower, you know, it's like, we've met them before, they weren't even out there. So I don't think this is. I think there's something else greater up here. She's just waiting for us because she was... I keep almost playing a song for her. Ow. You haven't even knocked her down yet. You... He actually does wait for us to land. Rude! Is she? I wasn't expecting her to re-teleport in there, to be honest, you know. I thought we'd see her jumping in or something, not just instantly appear on my face. Yeah, she knows when we're waiting to land and she will wait for us. She's actually far too cleverly coded. Intelligent being. She knows the right counters to do as well. Like, even then, I jumped and she sort of anticipated that I was going to jump. Me thinking she's going to jump up, her knowing I'm waiting for her to jump up to go under and does the counter. She anticipates my moves too cleverly. Too cleverly. We need to be smarter than her and outthink ourselves. And do the opposite to think what we're thinking and not sit and think too much and just do. That's one way of outsmarting yourself. Use the power twice, stupidly. Yeah. What the heck are you doing? Just fighting my corpse so that I can't move. Spinning backwards and forwards, waiting for me to spawn back in. Little tap. No! Is she another don't ever heal? I forgot. Because, yeah, just dive into it, that works. Hollow Knight 1 had some bosses where they punish you for healing. And so the point was never, ever, ever heal. I feel like she might be the same, because she waits for us to heal. Or to land from healing. She's too clever. So it might be that we should never heal. No, rude. How did you parry that? Okay, well I missed entirely with the special moves, so that's fantastic. No! I wasn't that way. No! You can't win with her. You can't win. we need to win and beat her, but I mean, the parry, she switched it up. She countered jumping away from her. But do that and stand in my way. We lost a lot of stupid health too early though, so let's face it. We can do better. Okay. Right where my thing is. Oh, come on. That should have hit you. I think I want the longer needle, perhaps. She didn't do the move I thought she would. No. Oh, come on. She anticipates every move I do. Rude! You shouldn't have been able to hit me there. She was just teasing me. She already killed us. Well, we had a bit more health than that as well, but oh well. But how did she get that range? Come on. I can't hit her at that range. How can she hit me? Ha. Okay, this time you're going down. I'm ready for your stage 3 nonsense as well. No! I wasn't ready for that though. Fool me 8 times. Shame on me. Not again. No. No, thank you. Not today. Not today. No. This is fine. No, I missed. Ha, I got a hit on you. Oh. Rude. Oh, come on. Why did she take so long to do her special move? I was about to dash through you. And I was supposed to be invulnerable, but instead she sort of floated a bit. We almost had her. Almost had her. If only my move would have worked. If only my move would have worked. The elevator ride of shame between. Okay, this time, for sure. Roots! Roots! You know, I have other moves. We should be using all of our moves. We're not using that one. It wasn't that time for sure. It all went a bit wrong. Next time. We'll get her next time. Ba-ba-bum. Okay, so what went wrong there? Everything. Everything went wrong there. Mostly, she slipped for 6 miles. Rude. How did you get an attack on me there? After I thought she was going to land, and then it all went wrong after that. How dare. Okay. No! No, you don't. Sometimes she lands in some interesting spots. Okay. No. Yeah, I knew you were going to wait. Why did it only work after the fact? I was pressing that button, and then I mashed it 3 times after the fact because I was confused as to why my needle move didn't work. That would have stopped me from losing my health. I don't know why it didn't work. Okay, apparently I can't hit you with that. Oh, come on, again! I pressed the move that would have stopped me from falling into her trap. And it says, no, you must fall into her trap and lose your health. You must be punished for healing. Which is rude. Why must I be punished for healing? Why must I be punished for healing? Why can't I use this move immediately after healing, mashing it 80 times to make sure that it definitely works? Because that would let me avoid being hit by her move that she's waiting to catch me. And at the same time, you know, the extra jump doesn't work when you click it after healing because it just wants you to fall into her trap and get injured. But we haven't used the needle pull move, so we should be able to use the needle pull move to avoid the hit. The game says no, you must be punished. That I find offensive. Let me use my moves that would allow me to avoid the danger. What was that counterattack there as well? We did a you parried, she will not hit you noise. How does she get to hit me on that? No! Come on then. You what? How is she allowed to have priority over me? Is she just that far excessive a swordsman? I guess her swordsmanship is far exceptional compared to her own. But I feel that if we've gone clink, and it's an impasse, he shouldn't then automatically override and hit me. Or do I need to Sekiro? Parry, 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 parry. Because it triggers the move. No. Okay, this is not the run. That asks me why I'm using extra purple juice. Because if it's not the run... Okay, I'll take it. Laughter allowed me to get away with the heal. Okay, we got away with another heal. Punished, though. I can't believe that missed. Come on. Stop missing. That should have faded at that point. I mean, I'll take that hit. That was a lot fairer than some of these hits that we've been facing. It ain't my jump inputs there. Now, do we have better things that we can equip? Dark Dart is good. Temporarily superheats the needles. Inject and allows to gain health. We can gain more health. Temporarily increases attack speed. That might help. Okay, so we've got self regeneration, venom. Uses damage taken from flame and magma. Heals as we bind our wounds. Might be interesting. It might actually let us heal. She waits until after we bind them, so what does it matter? Flash that dazzles the enemies could be interesting. Increases damage taken and dealt. Increases silk speed. Yeah, none of them are good. Like, you know, glass cannon move. Yep, it would let us fight it quicker, but at the same time, we would take more damage. I guess we're hitting it more than we're getting hit, so it probably would kill it quicker, but yeah. It also probably improves the poison, to be fair. No, I was out of juice. Oh, come on. Even she said, come on. No. See there, she did a jumping back on the edge animation. The other one where she just appeared in the middle of the path. I call shenanigans. No. That time I waited for the right moment for the orb to not hit us. Come on then. Oh, we got very lucky then, because I thought we had juice. We did not have juice. No. I realized my predicament in that moment. And it was, we were dead to a hit, regardless. Okay. He's gonna go down. It's just a matter of time. We do this. Not gonna be first go, but we can do this. Well, there might be a PewDiePie first try. Come on then. No, I missed. That's fine, I'll take us both missing. Not the end of the world. Well, again, we both miss, it's even. Oh. Okay, turns out staying in the middle. It's not the end of the world. You think you're gonna trap me? No. Haha, I can heal while you do that. Nah. Oh, come on, that should have hit her. Oh! That time there was no area of safety. No, not like this. You're basically dead. Like this. She didn't do the move twice. She didn't do the move twice. That was 3 times we downed her, right? She should have been very close to death. There's probably 1 hit from death. Which is really embarrassing. Because she faked me out. Changed it up. No! No! We missed! I do that too. Okay. Good move. No! I missed! Ba-ba-ba-bum. Ouch! God, you should be falling over any second now. There we go. Well, I guess I don't get to take advantage of it. That's it. Keep doing that. Or I missed. At least there's a window to heal there. No, you almost faked me out there. You almost tricked me. Double root. No! That's my opportunity to heal. Yeah, of course you're waiting to punish me. Okay. Just be a little more slow and steady. I missed. Okay, we got her! We must have been one hit from getting her before. Have a song. She doesn't want to sing. Hi. Congratulations, Spider! Finally, I felt your sting, and you've bared the truth of my pathetic empty shell! You always had the scent, child. You are no bug. Yours is a life born entirely from thread. So she's just spirit. Life! It's too generous, this weak, wasting existence. This was not life. This was just a husk shaped to act as a child. Yours was life, Pale One. Do not confuse your unique creation with its absence. I have seen others make the same mistake. Hollow Knight 1. Gratitude, Spider, from you. Don't be gross. Head on, climb up and away. You've earned your audience with the divine. Face the Holy Mother who would fashion so cruel and crude a daughter as me. After all, it's you that she wants, is it not? Right. Oh, she died. And now we steal her soul. So did she truly die if we also have a spirit within us? Well, we didn't go up to face the divine, did we? We just sort of absorbed the soul. Better a child sprung frail than none. Oh yeah. Better a child spun mad than none. Ow. One to wish, one to waking. Better a child sprung frail than none. From our silk, a child born loyal. Well, she was loyal till she died. Did that not give us a power or something? Objective updated. Okay, so when she was saying continue upwards, I was expecting to go back into the lifts and to keep going up, not to go through a door. Oh, it's just here. Ah. I was like, this looks interesting. Why is there a thing? No, it's because this is the top of the terminus. We've just opened the door from the other side now. So the choice to climb is the wrong choice. Because it would have stopped us from getting the shortcut unlocked and the way to go to a bench. We would have came all the way up here without going to a bench ever. Okay, nothing to play from any music in here. Does that not say suspicious wall that will open? Map! I don't have enough! Why do I never have enough? Here, 120. It's fine. I don't like breaking the big rosaries, but... It'll give me the map. Okay, map. Okay, so the way to go is up, so I'm going to go this way. Spikes. Of course there's spikes at the bottom. What's with this wall, though? Nothing. Suspicious. Okay, this looks like the depths of the original game. Weaver, in 8th parts, the last of their line, frail with age, tracked and taken in sand sea wastes, 7 choristers, 9 envoys lost to task. Considering this was hidden behind a wall, in 8th parts, last of their line, mortally wounded, tracked and taken in the Black Barons, 4 choristers, 1 reed lost to task. So there were 8 children of the spiders that were sent out to various kingdoms and brought back in these things. Weaver in quarter parts, last of their line, staked to service, tracked to beneath City of Steel, 8 choristers, 12 envoys lost to task. So they're trying to bring back all of the children of the lineages. This one, why does this one not have a message? So we weren't the only Weaverborn that they were seeking to bring back. But they succeeded in bringing back the others. But they lost a lot of envoys to do it. But they also succeeded in bringing us back, to be fair. We just escaped on the way. Okay, so that's just the lore room that explains about them not only wanting us, but they're getting all of the Weaver kinds. That butterfly doesn't go by the music. I mean, it wants me to go up there, but... we must explore secrets. Okay, well this is... spider arms. Devotion to you! Hang on, there is a singing in here. A ghost! Wake, wake, wake. Devotion to you. Spin, bind, punish. Our mother true. Wake, wake, wake. Glory to you. He's also got interesting instruments. The first, the last. Devotion to you. Like he's got some sort of harp thing or something. You spin, bind, punish. I wonder if I should have played to the one that didn't have any lore by it. Maybe they had a ghost by it. That's the most pointless shortcut in the world. For sure, I guess. Okay, so basically we're climbing, except what if I said I will just find my own means to the top rather than follow your platforming? Take nothing there. Okay, we're at the top. The heartbeat of silk. Challenge. Doesn't resonate to the singing. Okay, well this feels like a final boss sort of thing. But also there's been a lack of potential extra options, which is unusual for Hollow Knight. Grandmother Silk. The heck was that Zoomy? Ow. Okay, I wasn't expecting the needles to go as well. At least she leaves the same height every time. Ow. He says. Ow. It wouldn't be that easy. Okay. No. Damn it. Okay. Of course it wouldn't be that easy. No! Okay, but phase 1 at least we got down. I'm curious as to how there's meant to be any optional, you know, multiple endings with how it is at the moment. Obviously, there's... I never found the map for down there. There's a bit up there that we've never been. There's... Obviously, we've never been in that door down there. Atlas said if we ever transform, and we never seem to transform further, then there's that never opens. Unless our double jump counts as a transform, because that's the only time you haven't been back. Something down there as well, like some sort of bonus area in here that is like a beehive thing, but I don't know how to get in. But other than that, it's like, it's sort of run out of areas. So unless this isn't actually the end, and it differently forces you to first beat the boss once and then maybe again come back later, whereas the original game had it more that you would beat the boss and then... I can't help but notice that that seems to be permanently down, but it doesn't prevent me from doing what I need to do. That's fine. I guess you're probably meant to hit it back up and then go. But yeah, like, I'm not seeing what could be any other option other than just fighting this. But maybe this is just the end. Do we need the long intro every time? Okay, I thought I was out of your radius there. I was mistaken. Okay. We learn. We also learn that this, if you get hit by that, you get bound into a web rather than just injured. Yeah, I couldn't not get hit by that one there. I wasn't jumping in time. I probably could have done the move to blast through it though. I was trying to save up for a heal. Trying to make that quicker, but I think it's actually quicker to just climb the sideway like that. That also works. Probably intends me to go the long way around, but maybe it's intended to just be the quicker way out. Can we not skip this long intro? Like, we're obviously gonna die to this boss a few times. We don't need the long intro, grandmother. Damn it! Oh, the loud scream. You know what? I stay in the air now. Ow. You double back with them. That's different. Did you still hit me even though I parried you? No! Oh, come on, I was trying to parry the needle. Thought I could parry the needle, but hitting her takes priority. If she'd have hit the needle, we wouldn't have been injured. So for anyone that has adverts, step wants now to stop other adverts. Okay, we're gonna get her. We're gonna get her. Rude! I think you'll find you should have jumped there. We could go back to the bench with the one lost health, but I'm not going to. But we've got a better idea on the moveset now. But why can't we skip this long intro? We need to be able to skip this long intro. Too long. Yes, you know, first time, sure, but... we're definitely dying a lot. No, damn it. Especially like that. No. Damn it. Stop running away. Damn it. Excuse me, I think you'll find that that was not touching any parts of me. That was not touching any part of me. How rude. The corner jump there. It's like... I wasn't quite on that corner. You shouldn't be corner jumping. Guess that works better. Okay. This time, surely. Might still take a few times because we've only got to phase 2. There's obviously phase 3, 4. And who knows if there's multiple forms to this as well. But loading. Come on, that should have bounced on her. What the heck's going on? And that's fine. Okay, apparently those silk needles are off the map. We can hit you whilst you're off the map. That's fine, I guess. I'd call it cheating, but... I guess she wouldn't. I'd also say that shouldn't have hit me. So we get hit by everything else on the way. Okay. We're learning how she cheats, at least. So we can counter that. That time I was expecting it to do the corner jump when it wasn't meant to, but it didn't. No. Come on. There we go. Ba-ba-bum. In we go. The intro. 10 years too long. Ba-ba-ba-bum. More incentive to beat her. To not have 6 years intro. What was that crisscross? I don't believe that that should have hit me there. I think you'll find I was stood in a spot that was completely safe. Well, first time we beat her to the second phase first go. Ow. Stop dodging. Okay, phase 1 down. At least they showcase that that is her pulling things from the ceiling. Does make the arena a little harder. Oh, come on. I was greedy, yes. I see. They permanent. Okay, we got very lucky there, except we also still got hit. No! Oh, come on. That should not have hit me. Hitboxes are a bit generous. A little bit generous. Stop grabbing the quarters. Okay, but we got further. That was maybe phase 3. Which means he's almost dead. Unless there's more phases beyond that. Well, let's say phase 3. She just changed up her moveset. That still might just be part of phase 2. Because she didn't exactly do a grand dramatic death scene. Come on, you should have hit her there. That should not have hit me. Shenanigans. She got me on that one. Okay. That takes 2 health, which sucks. No! Okay, now I'm just gonna say I parried that move and it took 4 health from me. It took 4 health despite we parried that. Jacob Lupic, hello, hello. How's your day going? It's going good. Thank you again for the game. I don't know if this is the final boss, but I think this might be the final boss. How's your week going? Hopefully it's going good. We're just having a few issues with this boss. Just a couple. It's fine, we'll get them soon enough. Just a matter of time. But unfortunately we've got to do a dramatic entrance every time we go. But how's your week going? Hopefully it's going good. Cocoon. Root! Think you'll find... That didn't hit me. Okay, I'm taking all the stupid damage. Okay, interesting. Fine, just some work dilemma and you, no worries. Yeah, I'm not too bad. No work dilemmas here, thankfully. Hopefully you managed to sort out the dilemma and it's not too bad. Yeah, sorry to hear that there's a work dilemma, but hopefully the situation will resolve itself. No! I saw it covered as well. I was stuck in the heal animation. I couldn't get out of it. Yeah, sorry to hear there's a work dilemma. But hopefully it'll all be resolved and, you know, and then everything will be much better after that. They put these lips here just to be a frustration to get back up, don't they? Literally just to be the most annoying things in your path of getting back to the boss. Put him up. Not yet, but I will. Good. Any plans for the rest of the week? Up to anything interesting yourself? We're just going to be fighting this thing for a while, I think. Damn it, that's too slow. Stop running away. Ow. Take the opportunity to heal when you get it. Help. Okay. There wasn't much getting out of that triangle, I don't think. Damn it. I wanted to heal, but I didn't get a chance. We're running out of things. Things for the resin. Some would say resin is cheating, but they aren't here to say that, so ha. Okay. We'll get it eventually. Grandmother. Work is all I do, but I got a new bench of workouts, so we'll take that for soon. Nice. Obviously, work being all you do, not as good, but I guess if it's worth it, then it's not so bad. But you need to make time for yourself. But, you know, you got a new workout bench, then, you know, you get to enjoy that. And, you know, use that as just spare time thing, so... Ow. Oh, he got my ankle. So it's not all doom and gloom. Okay. Stop missing. I swear the fact that that one's not parryable. I mean, I get it why it wouldn't be parryable, but at the same time makes the parry noise. But then it still injures us. Yeah, I need to do more working out as well. I'm thinking more I need to get an exercise bike though. I think that's the plan for me. I used to have a treadmill, but treadmills tend to be noisy and, well, they're nice. It's kind of, you have to put music really, 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 really loud to be able to hear it over the treadmill and everything, so exercise bike is just probably the way to go. And that's my plan for exercise. I'm gonna get an exercise bike. But not a cheap one, because the cheap shit I bought off eBay broke in no time. Needs to be a proper one that's not gonna break. And space, I'd buy that too. Exactly. You gotta have space, but they're also very, very loud. But yeah, space is definitely important for a treadmill. But having had one, they are noisy as heck. So be prepared for that. No! Okay, she only got 2 hits on us that time. Ow. Okay, I was trying to heal off screen, I got caught. Use headphones anyway. I think even with headphones though, it's still... You have to turn it way, way, way up. They are just that noisy. Yeah, I would also worry about getting the headphones caught in the arms of the treadmill. You have to have the arms there for the safety and everything, and like there's things that can rip the headphones out and be annoying. There's a lot of things to think about. Yeah, maybe you'll get the space one day. Maybe. That's the plan for house purchase as well. If I can ever afford one with space to do things. Not too tiny, but not too massive. You know, it's got to be affordable. Yeah, let me know how the workbench goes. The workout bench. I don't know what they're called. Because the workbench is more of a thing for storing things on, isn't it? Oh, come on. That shouldn't hit me. Oh, we got lucky that. No! He cheated me again. I don't believe that needle should have hit me there. I think I should have been in a place. Use one for the home gym, exactly. For the home gym. Gotta have one room for the home gym. One room for the streaming and playing games. Obviously you don't stream, but no, it's still computer room for playing games. Bedroom, obviously. Kitchen. Separate living room for maybe TV and things. And who knows? Storage. Might be a storage room because too much stuff that really should get rid of. Yeah, a few different rooms. Maybe guest room, exactly. Maybe a guest room. Just in case. Spare bedroom. Always a good plan. Never know who might be staying over. Ow. Almost like this boss doesn't want to die. Okay, we got very lucky there. I don't think the boss wants to die, you know? The worst part about this is the button to glide is also double jump, and I'm trying to glide to tie between the things. That also makes a jump. Between them. Ow. Okay, phase one down. Would you go for a smaller house but a big garden, or a bigger house but a small garden? I mean, with a bigger house, you can always grow things indoors. So I guess if the option's there, like the smaller garden, you can make up for by just using the indoor space for that. So, yeah. How about you? What would you do? Small house, big garden, or big house, big garden? Well, yeah, no. Big house, big garden's obviously the winning choice. If you can get big house and big garden, why would you go for anything smaller? I knew she was going to hit me that. I was being greedy. Okay, greed paid off. Help. Okay, misclick and pulled myself into that. Go for smaller house but bigger garden. Aha, I see. Any particular reason? Because a bigger garden also means more mowing and more maintaining. Whereas, you know, the smaller garden, you can still get everything you need to grow in it, really. And then, you know, use windows for growing things. You can even have like a grow room inside the house. They're like, yeah, I'd rather the bigger house, smaller garden. Like, all gardens are small here anyway. Apple trees, aha. Yeah, I guess they're hard to have indoors. There are trees that you can grow here that they're like spiced trees, spliced, and they have 1 part orange, 1 part apple, 1 part pear, all on one tree. Because they know that we've got tiny gardens here. So, yeah, they've literally spliced trees so you can have all 3 fruits on one singular tree. I think that's nice and convenient. So I think that's what I would get. Okay. Now, I realise I didn't even need to heal there, but... I guess I was surprised that I didn't need to heal. Okay, phase 1 down. All sorts of trees, true. Having multiple different trees and bushes would be very good. But I think you can work with small gardens and make it work. Now, roots. Okay, I wasn't expecting the double. Oh, damn it. Ha! Okay, we've got her in a good cycle here. Damn it. He figured out my keys. No. Damn it. Did we beat her? Okay, we beat her! She figured out my keys, but we still got her in the face. Now we plunge her for her powers. Oh, Steel Soul? No way. Oh, we're changing into spider form. We are actually adapting, we're changing. Okay, this is very extreme. But our heels, they changed to spider form. I've been to the UK, so I've a lot of semi-detached houses. Semi-detached houses and also terraced as well. So yeah, terraced is also very common. Very few detached. Like, terraced is a row of them all connected together. The kingdom lay silent, covered in web, with us as their newborn leader. He took a lot of binding as well. That was crazy. I wasn't expecting it to be only 2 phases though. I thought there'd be a bit more than that. Cocoon! Reborn. Oh look, spider arms. The grandmother silken binder power. Well, I guess now we have transformed. Now we have 8 legs. See, I see. Okay, so there has to be more endings than that, but I guess maybe they're forcing us to do that as an ending, because, you know, she got reborn in spider form. That would be, you know, where's the extra stuff that there was in the original one, like 3 forms of that boss, but only if you have done other side paths. There wasn't necessarily an option to do anything else there. Yeah, terraced is very common. Semi-detached, less so these days, especially in city centres. And very, very rare to even see it detached. Very rare. And then the houses as well. There's new forms of houses where they've got 3 houses on one, so they'll be not only terraced along, but also they're essentially flat, where it's like 3 houses on top of each other. That's the latest horrible building they've invented. Wouldn't want to live in one of those. Bad enough being in a flat that's a house that's been chopped up. Through the darkness and dangers, you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the journey ahead. I don't know, maybe they're just going to add extra bits in expansions. Game completion. 35 hours and 11 minutes. Because it would be weird if they didn't follow what they did in the first one and have multiple types. Steel Soul modes. Okay, so it was Steel Soul modes that the hearts were turning into. Exactly, it sounds like horrible. It's a lot of game time. These games are big. These games are big. The irony is that this doesn't tell us what percentage we've completed of the game. Like, nowhere does it show a percentage. Okay, the cradle up there transforms her hearts into 8-eyed spider hearts. She gets reborn. That is a different evolution. There's also extra power room here for 2 more powers. Blatantly. And then Weave Nest Atla, the spider in there, said if you ever transform, come back to her. So I wonder, now that we've completed the game and beaten it once, do we go back to her? Maybe there's something that we can do there. Because it would be odd that that's just the end. It'd be very odd for that to just be the end of the game, when the original had so many multiple endings. But maybe they're going to add them in expansions, because there's like a Sea of Souls expansion, something coming. This isn't where I want to be. So who knows? There might be more to the game, but they just haven't added it yet. Because I don't know when they added the extra stuff in the original one. Maybe the original one didn't always have those things from the beginning. Was crawling with wandering tasks. Wandering will only bring death, pointed and painful. This guy also had a mission for us to go to places. Sir, I've opened the way high above the halls and bested the white knight that stood as the guardian. Child of the monarch, she claims herself at the end, and her shell suggested it true, a being born purely from silk woven tight. That such a feat is possible. I have seen life woven from silk before, but tiny, transient, never like this. Aye, no linger, you've slain a marvel indeed. Well, flawed marvel at least. But to keep far from, she was. Least for us mortal sorts. Look for child and mine to match, but hers been a wander in this citadels longer than most, even in long silence, way before you came and roused the tire. I'd have seen herself this place protect her, keep it clean and quiet as she did. Of course, quiet meant most crossing her path found a painful end from her pin. I'll be saying thanks for slaying, but With all the others now awakening range, the bug's chances ain't grown by much. Gonna play Dying Light the Beasts. You kind of missed that stream. Yeah, I'll be continuing it at some point. Obviously, it was a sponsored stream for the one segment that I did do. Friday, I would need to do the current expansion for Persona X. So, gonna do that one on Friday. Then I need to do the coin game at some point, so I might do that over the weekend. So maybe next week I might do a bit more Dying Light the Beast, but, you know, there's a few games. But if I'm completing this, maybe there's an opening spot on Wednesday, right? So there's also the chance for that. But also, you know, if I'm going to be playing Don't Starve Together on Wednesday, maybe there won't be slots on Wednesday. But they'll be back at some point. They'll be back at some point. But not sponsored. Obviously, you know, the one stream was sponsored. I've done that sponsored segment, but, you know, I've got the game and the game's fun enough, so yeah, I'll continue it at some point. So yeah, don't worry about missing things. The VOD's there still as well, and, you know, I do tend to try to complete games, so it'll be back at some point. Okay, we got a heavy rosary necklace from that. Quests. Sponsored. It's really nice. Yeah, it is good to get some sponsorships. Obviously, I'm cheap, so, you know, don't think I'm a millionaire from getting a sponsorship or anything. I am cheap, but it was sponsored nonetheless. Plus the game's 70 quid, so that didn't hurt either. Okay, right, we're going to go back to the Grand Bellway, just so that we can get to the fast travel point, because I want to go see Weaver Nest Atla. But yeah, sponsored nonetheless, even if cheap. But the future streams will just be me playing the game. Unless, you know, they somehow sponsor me again. Who knows? You never know. Okay, that wall looks suspicious. Better something than nothing, right? Exactly. Better something than nothing. Okay, let's go back to Bone Bottom. Yeah, I'll definitely position myself affordable. Affordable sponsorships. And I could always try, you know, reapplying again, but I feel like that'd be cheeky, you know? I've already done the sponsorship for what the sponsorship was. If I reapply to do the same sponsorship again, is that not being too cheeky? Because I think it is. Which is why I don't do that. Okay, right, so we're going to go down to Weave's Nest Atla. See if we can't do something like smart. I mean, no, you know, I'd feel too cheeky doing that. It might be smart, you know, it wouldn't hurt. But if they add another separate sponsored thing later, that is, however, different to be applying to the same thing that I've already completed the sponsorship for. That would just be applying for a separate second sponsorship from them. Okay. Lady, my senses resound. You've grown further beyond the bounds of a bug. Permit me to gaze again upon your nature that I may have clarity. Okay, so we have ascended beyond bug. Desta crests. Equip additional tools independent of one's crest. Nice. Lady, if in your troubles you expand further nature, return to me. With what power it says I may be able to expand you further. And nature expands you, say, Eva, I shall return. Okay, so there may still be more secrets to be found then. How does sponsorship work? Because it's something through Twitch. It's not through Twitch, though Twitch does have sponsorships. Twitch's sponsorships are technically stream elements. And they do a thing where you get a very, very small amount and then you can get an extra amount based on usually it's a free-to-play game that they make people pay, and then you have to do quests to get extra money through those, but I don't like those ones. The sponsorship that I do is through a third party, and that is between them and the developer, and then I send an amount that I say for the thing that they want. They've got requirements that they want to happen. For example, in the Dying Light one, it was to create a reel, a short, a TikTok for a thing that was like, survive your way. And so I put my pitch. I included that I would do the stream in my pitch with the amount that I would do it for. And then, you know, they either accept or reject, and then if they accept it, they pay the amounts, which the third party then holds. And then I complete the quest, where I have to do the talking points that they say in their thing, and then whatever I've agreed to do. And then, you know, I complete that, and then I get the sponsorship money. That's how it works. But yeah, I just basically say, I will do this amount of time for this much. This is the things that I'll do. I'll be sure to cover the talking points, because they've got all the talking points that you need to do. You need to, you know, send people through to the Steam store or things like that. And then, yeah, it's just basically do the thing that you said to do for the amount of time that you said that you'll do. And then you'll get the money that you said that you'd be happy to do that for. And if they want, they can negotiate the money as well and say, well, actually, we'll pay you this much for this long. And then you can either say, I accept, or, you know, send them another counter offer. So, you know, it works on both sides, but it's basically just there's a third party between the developer and you that allows you to do the sponsorships. We have encountered every single creature in the land, it seems, including Grandmother Silk that we have defeated. Okay, so we have defeated all of the things. So, how would our nature expand even further than this, then? I'm guessing. There's got to be extra things beyond the current level of the game, and they're going to add extra stuff later. But yeah, basically I said I'd be happy to do this much, and for this long, and yeah, just do that, basically. No worries, you're welcome for the explanation. Okay. Ljubljana was seen in the lower coral chambers, and this one was travelling to whiteboards. Then we need to find all of these stupid things. And the silver bells. Coral chambers and whiteboards. But yeah. Well, there is to it. Pretty much. Okay. Well, interestingly, that doesn't show us where either of those are. So, coral chambers. There's whiteboards. Coral chambers. Okay, so the Grand Bellway is the closest to both of them. Let's head to that. But this might be the last Hollow Knight stream for a while. Until they add the Sea of Souls expansion or whatever it is. Just because we've defeated what currently is the final boss. So I don't think there's any more content. But I could be mistaken. There might be secret ways to extra endings that I'm not aware of. I feel like I've done a pretty good job of exploring and killing everything. Obviously we're going to go try and find the last of these quests. If these quests don't lead anywhere, then this will be the last one for a while. Yeah, 35 hours for the whole... Who the heck is this guy? Oh, that's a friendly. They're fighting these enemies. It's like, track this person. I feel like we've already found them. I don't think there's much to track. Okay, they're not interested in listening to my music. Hi. There's no one left to fight. Oh, it's the Clockwork Knight from earlier. I wonder, actually, maybe I need to find the Clockwork Knight in a whole bunch of places. And then eventually, maybe they make their way up to the cradle and to the boss, and then maybe they hold the boss down, and then maybe we can play the musical instrument to, the same as the Dream Nail, enter into the boss. Maybe I already have the means to some sort of secret extra ending. It's just a bit more hidden. But maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just reaching. Oh. Okay. I can't help but notice that... Okay, it went down. I was going to say, tracking that didn't lead anywhere. But there are other means to maybe get sponsored by things as well, beyond what I did as well. Hard to find. What do you mean hard to find? Yeah, there's obviously way more means of getting sponsored than just the way that I have. Everyone, there's other means. But that's just the means that I am getting sponsored. No. Someone in here. Oh, hi. Secrets, if there are any in the game, true. They are very hard to find. But I found, like, that weave nest was a secret. There's a secret over there to the left as well. That thing, there's a whole door that's a secret there that I haven't discovered. There's a secret here with a bell thing that's a whole area that's hidden. Then there's a whole map to an area over here that I've never found. But we've been in the area, but somehow I've missed the map. So there are definitely secrets.
Oh, what a turn-up. I feared it was not, but myself left to sane about these holes. Seems this old bug's luck has not yet worn thin.
It's more than luck that saw me to you, madam. I promised the wish of bugs concerned for your safety. I urge you to head their way now, beside the old bell, up and over.
That's fine.
A small settlement has formed there, and the bell, reawakened, seems towards away the worst of the Citadel's many dangers.
A settlement? Did they so go to doors? Are you telling naughty little lies, dear one? Well, I suppose there's not too much danger in going and saying the truth myself.
Ba-bam. Well, there definitely are.
Right then, dear one, and leave me to gather up all my trinkets and baubles. If the settlement of yours truly has among settled safe, I'll be able to make some lucrative trades. Blessings and farewell. Fear now, dear one. If it's my trinkets to cover it, you can trade me the roses upon the shrine. Blessings and farewell.
And maybe not everyone's discovered all of the secrets yet, you know? Maybe not all of the secrets have yet been discovered. So, we need to go to Whiteboard, but there's a door with a bench. Oh. Okay. Bench is up. You should rest on the bench just because it's nearer. I wouldn't put it past not all of the secrets haven't been discovered. Right, to the whiteboard. Okay, there's a bench in here, which I didn't realise. Okay, that guy doesn't want to talk to us. Sometimes if you play music to them. The NPCs will react. Okay, so... don't exactly know what we're looking for down here. Search for traces of Sherma. Okay, so we're just looking for more stiffy things. And some of these rooms are definitely suspicious that you find side bits that there's nothing in. Definitely some suspicious rooms. Like, why is that a thing? Aha, something to track. Now... you know, we don't need to fight him. Too many scissor people. Tracking these scents definitely can get you in danger. Oh, they're suffering. How did escape the Citadel site? This place, hidden from holy light. All the suffering. How old? How long? Am I not holy enough? How did it escape the Citadel site? Fading, forgetting. Place hidden from holy light. Okay. I feel like we're gonna be fighting something in here. Can be like Connie's strikes. One took 10 years to find. True. Very, very true. Surprised it took 10 years to find a Call of Duty strike, though. Like, people really search for them. Hi, Red Maiden, have no fear. It's only I, Sherma. I found healing supplies, but then the way back collapsed, and I heard moaning from the dark. Oh, how thankful I am to see you. Hold your gratitude, little one. The dead are stirring. Obviously, it was not going to just be her. Dr. Octopus! I'm gonna heal. Okay. 2 Dr. Octopuses! No! Damn it, I was trying to do my move to go through him and he tickled me. Now every step to E on day 1. I don't know what E, but... yeah, I know what you mean. Like, you know, all the secrets they discovered on the first day. Like, you can't have... Easter egg! Should have realised. Yes. These days, all the Easter eggs, day 1. Everyone just tries immediately to spoil all the Easter eggs. Okay, we're not going to fight the ones on the way. Not going to land in the spike stupidly. Okay. Shame there's no benches to rest in here. I am back. Yeah, only you and all the spiders. Oh. I was being too greedy with Dr. Octopus last time. Ow. Again. Being too greedy. Okay, got him. Ow. Damn you! Okay, he's getting to be a bit too good. Standalone COD Zombies game, there is, but it's not very good. It's not Call of Duty, but it's like, you know, somebody has made a standalone COD Zombies, but it's kind of bad. But if COD itself made a standalone COD Zombies, that would be pretty good. Okay. Was that it? There's just those guys. We were that close to beating them. Kinda new, right? Yeah, it's kinda new. So maybe they might add stuff to it, like more maps and more other things, but it is what it is.
Great maiden, sorry to have lured you to such danger. Those poor bugs, bewitched by the threads. No sin could possibly warrant such a fate.
The tea is not misplaced, but better suited for another time. For now, you should look to your own care.
Ah, yes, I should get these healing supplies back to the pilgrim settlement above. My brothers and sisters have waited long enough.
So they might make it better. They might. You know, always room to improve things. Can you safely make your way back to the settlement, little? I could escort you if need be.
Oh no, I'll lay no more of my troubles upon you, Red Maiden. With the way cleared, I can return under my own guidance. After all, what's another pilgrimage, eh? Oh, and I have something for you as well. I found it buried amongst the broken relics down here in the darkness, glowing with pale light. It's an odd-looking thing, not exactly holy seeming, but I'd be honoured if you accepted it all the same.
They're doing a movie now. I heard something about that. Don't know a lot about it, but it seems an odd choice, but I guess it makes sense.
I bring the healing supplies to the settlement with all haste, Red Maiden. Yet on my behalf, my fellow pilgrims are all praying for me, and no harm will befall me.
But they're turning everything into movies these days, let's face it. They will make a movie. Okay, so that's that quest complete. Which leaves find the silver bells and then finds all of the rare delicacies. Which is the harder one. Because I thought we were on to something with Mossberry Stew, but it turns out the enemy that would have done that is now a desiccated tree. So I guess my plan for that didn't work. Okay, so I'm gonna go down there to that shop there and see what they've got going on. If in doubt, go to more NPCs. Okay, that's not the way down. He faked me out. I thought he was dead because he glowed. He in fact was not dead. What was that glow? Cheetah's glow. That's what that was. Really like the Resident Evil movies, but then started playing the games and just say no longer like the movies. I mean, the first movie was alright. The second one, you know, it had like Easter eggs for the survivors, but also, you know, kind of went different to the game plot. So when it intruded and rather than it being its own thing, said, well, we're going to just invalidate the third game. You know, that was kind of an interesting choice. Which offended people, I think, so I guess that was an option. Sorry for anyone that has adverts that wants that to stop at their advert. First, the Resident Evil movie when you were 6 or something. It's an interesting time to see it. But yeah, like it really did invalidate the movie and offend a lot of people. Invalidate the games and offend a lot of people. And then the later movies were just not good. They weren't very good at all.
Right, artifact you carry there, Bedroom. Look at that broken sword. Is it a weaver make?
I believe so, Master. A relic of their old workshop, lost in fetid caves beyond the Citadel. Parts suggest a weapon of thread. One I would attempt to repair myself had I endless time.
The architect's work goes much of the art of the first children. They are set expert standard for the tools and talents of Harlem Eternal. If you desire a demand, I can remake the tool with my own mind directives may produce the unique result.
A key! Had access to the chapel store above. Put a DVD in without knowing what it was. Well, I mean, was it that scary? I guess it could be. Could be scary for a young child, but you know. If you like the movie, then you like the movie, right? Intricate implements of Farloom. Bear some based on my idiom. Okay, so that's just an upgrade to our current weapon, I guess. We make it better with theirs. But we need this key. That might open up somewhere that we have. Elevator snaps someone in half. Laser beams also slice people to pieces. Probably the thing that people remember the most. Okay. That doesn't open anything. Oh! Is this just where the key goes? But yeah, the games are definitely way better than movies. And the fact that you might have even played the remakes of the games. So the original number 3 is way better than the remake of number 3 as well. So, you know, that's worth noting as well. The original games are way better than the remakes. Okay, the Chapel of the Architect. As it was built. Build, grow. I'm going to claim a power. Okay. Spin the needle as a screw. Shredding foes. Spend silk to rapidly craft new tools. Okay, so we've got a crest that lets us create tools. Oh, drill power. Now I wonder if this lets us drill through walls that we couldn't drill through before. Okay, she's got the down dive power, which is not great. Some of them did. I never played the OG games. They came out before I did, but yeah, Resident Evil 3. Play the original Resident Evil 3. You can find it on some places. It is 200,000 times better than the remake. The remake cuts out a lot. So much. There's bugs back here. A ghost. Times divine. Always another. Always eternal. Our hope. Always another. Can it end? Build, craft, path. Signs divine. Our hope. Always eternal. Mining and crafting. Give it a try someday. Definitely recommend it. Because the remake was more Resident Evil 4 or so. Okay. The up attack's interesting. Absolutely recommend the original number 3. Way better. Played one on the Wii. Was that... Oh, interestingly, it locks you out of here, so you could miss that secret to play to that ghosts. That's very missable. The fact that it's in a secret wall as well. Resident Evil 0, because that's also on Steam, so you can get that and play, and I have played that, and it's pretty good as well. And number 3 is a lot more like that one, the original one. Got a new thing. Hogwork seal. Interesting. In the middle goes these things. Right, okay. Compete with lethality. Guess we're gonna get a cog fly out there as well. The drill as well. But we have to unlock the other thing. Okay, so white power. Blue, blue, yellow. Oh! The Cogworth one is just you don't have the ability, but there's these locked bits. So I think maybe the weave nests might let us do that. Also, it's go without yellow ones, perhaps even. Blue. Yellow. Okay, so there's 2 yellow slots and 2 blue slots. So I could have 2 of these. 2 of these, but no white thing. All red powers, which is interesting. But I guess if we evolve it, maybe. What did the other thing even upgrade? No, she gave us the ability to have an extra thing. That's what she did. Yes. Just an extra side thing. Okay. Trying to get my head around it. Too bad there's no story connected to Rose from Resident Evil 8. She's in like 6 and 9. Okay. I haven't played 9, so I have no knowledge of the plot or anything at present. So, you know, just bear in mind. Okay, so up and RB and down and RB. So I'll use that. And also 6. I haven't played just yet. So I'm avoiding spoilers. Because I will play them at some point. Just, you know, too many games. Too many things. Need to eventually get these things. I feel like maybe the drill power might do something over there. There's this hole up here as well. Like, this is obviously a whole big area as well. There's obviously some sort of secret area here that we need to go into. Guess we should go to the Weave Nest Atla again. Or back to Belheart. Back to Belheart when first. This timeline, no worries. Yeah, no worries. It's fine. But you know, it's just prepping you in case of potential spoilers. Okay. Don't know if I need to cross the bridge to get to that. I think I need to cross the bridge to get to that. I'm gonna go the other way. Yeah, it's fine that, you know, just timeline things. Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue as to what the timeline is because obviously I've not played it. But I will at some point. I've played up to and completing 5. And that's it. Anything beyond that, I am oblivious. Could be a secret or space for future expansion. Could be. Could very, very well be. Could be room for a future expansion. Because the fact that I can't see the way to access that on the map. Like, I've been and hunted around there. Doesn't seem like there's a way in, but it's either a very hidden secret or that's the future expansion area. Because they have to add, like, a Sea of Souls thing somewhere. But also there's these areas to the left here that would also be expansions. But it's just where you began. But in the original, leaving left of where you began was a secret area. Well, not so secret, but, you know, it led to places. Right, we're going to Belheart. When will the DLC come out? I'm not sure. They've hinted at it. I think it might say on the Steam store when, but I don't know the exact time. Unfortunately. Right, so we've done the quest for the person, so we can maybe claim the thing. Hello again, fancy buying something special with us, Miss Way. Okay, multi-binder, Lily multi-pass. Okay, they're just things for sale. Send someone here. Mr. thanks for your valued contributions. Our little town starts to feel like old stuff again. Homes have been oysters and the stairs, glacial stones. I seem to change myself, Pavel. Reason to hear my contribution not been in. Your generosities are going for others, but only one thing is missing now, sorely. Monks! It is a town without treasures, age, scarcity, deadly threat. Belheart is beset by endless ills. Now there's just remaining few as you've met. Recognising your noble efforts, and there's one small step to solving the problem. I decree a grand gift should be given. A bell home of your very own. Place to reflect, a bed to lay in. Hanging up there at the top beside you, good pinmaster. I have no plans to settle, Pavo. But for now, my task in filing remains, and while it does, a residence may prove useful. Of course, your fortitude inspires thought. But if ever descends anew, it surely won't hurt to have a resident warrior close at claw. Okay, so we got a house. I guess these people have taken up residence as a shop.
It's saving. Be out together at last. My brother and myself both return to safety safe.
I'm pleased to have found another. If you're planning to venture out again, I would urge you to reconsider for the sake of yourselves.
We know it, much too much. We cannot be leaving this home of bones. No more. Here lies we will remain. For shells to survive. And instead to plan together. Clever, yes, yes. Those pilgrims that pass Maybe they will help for small reward as we have. Even you, Miss Savin. Yes, yes, Savin is done. Our wishes now we ask. Now it is time for Miss Courier.
Couriers, I require a ration of meat for an old bug in the Citadel. Can you prepare it for me?
Bug 'em up. Yes, those our finest food. If these appreciate, we can prepare it. Most prompt. Miss Courier has only asked.
There isn't even a Steam page for it yet, just 2026. I don't think it's going to be a paid DLC. I think it's just going to be a free expansion. So I think they're just going to add it, but I guess at some point in 2026. I guess we're delivering some things. Rasher of bacon.
Cheers, Miss Courier. Meat's prepared fresh in a special way. Miss Courier must know our rasher is delicious, strong, fatty food, but it's not long to last. If not done quick, its flavour fast and foul.
The rasher is likely to spoil, then as you make fast for the Citadel. I have no desire to see your efforts or your scant supplies wasted.
But don't, Miss Courier, before you depart, you must know all deliverings are in needing of great care. No bump, no shake, no taking funny transport. Only leg, claw, wing must be used to see them to where they're needed to be going.
It's the flower mission from the original one all over again. It's going to be free. Nice.
Hey, the delivery is safe, Miss Courier. Cared for like your own self. Safe, Miss Courier. You need delivery special can be.
Okay, so we can't do the other thing whilst we're on this mission. And we need to get to somewhere without taking it. We need to get... It's not there. There? Yeah, that's our destination. Without using any fast travel, without getting injured. That's not the way to go. Okay, so let's go through Shellwoods, up the blasted steps, round there and up there, and then up there. I don't think the thing is a speed challenge. Hello. Secrets. No one would have ever known there was a secret hole there. But I accidentally stumbled into it. Okay, I think we also can't get injured. Otherwise it might break the meat, because it's the goddamn flower again. The fragile flower. At least he's not saying, hey, there's only one of them. I do think going up this might be the best way. Aggravates every enemy on the way. This is fine. I mean, I can get past this guy without him eating my face. Just need to be careful to not get injured. Extra care is worth it. Yeah. Free, just don't know when, right? Right, I think I understand why silk. So it uses silk to use things. We don't have any power, but we can create tools from silk. That's the speciality of this one. And create infinite tools from silk. Secrets. Just a spider, husk bound to branch. Watch over these bugs passing safe, warded by fear. No longer your meal. Still secrets to be discovered. Okay, so... there's one of those things there, which means there's more to play songs to. That almost looks like one. Secrets. I can inevitably find more secrets. We might be onto something. There might still be some way of getting some sort of extra ending. Because we haven't done everything. Haven't done everything. That also looks suspicious. But there's going to be more of these things to activate. I don't know what that room is, but we've activated that one. No! Oh, it's fine. The meat has some durability, which I now see. We may have made it a little less durable by taking a hit. But it's fine. It's not instantly killed with one hit like the flower was. Also, there's a way up there, isn't there? Oh, it is time-based, though. It is going off with time. Okay, this is fine. Just need to go the long way around. Bom, bom. So we need to be quick and not take damage. I feel like if we rest, that would be terrible. No! Okay. Can't cheese that. I have wasted time trying to cheese that. Okay. It's fine, saved. This meat is not going to make it. There's no way I get up here in time for the meat to not go off. Like, it's just too much to go. Do I need to go in there? Oh, good. Still a long way to go. Every time I'm used to my other move. The meat's gone off. The meat's already gone off. Yep, the rash has been destroyed. Okay, it's fine. Well, I guess in that instance, I'm going to go explore to the left there. 301 messages to make it to the top 3. Good luck with that. I don't know if that's like weekly or whatever, but you know, easy to get, right? It's something Twitch added on all channels, so you can bet like most views on the clip leaderboards. There's also gift to subscription, then there's bits. Then I guess there's also a messages thing as well. But that might just be Streamlabs, that one, I guess. Yeah, there's messages sent, there's all sorts of ways to get on various leaderboards. Okay. Trying to hit that guy is not that good. I don't like this weapon that much. Thing. Frayed rosary string. Yeah, all the way to the bottom. I guess it's good to have different weapon types for different people, but you know, mostly I've got it on because it's a different type of thing. Okay, so there was probably something stopping me getting up here because we didn't have double jump before. Now we do. Oh, okay. Okay. An awkward platforming challenge to get up there. Natalo, hello. How are you? How's your day going? In Streamlabs, aha. Good luck getting the top message person, or top 3. Hopefully you've had a lovely rest of your day. Guy does like being hit. But how are you? How was the rest of your day? Did you have a nice walk? Did you have a lovely potato and leek soup? You fell asleep on the sofa. Nice. Damn it. I thought I saved that. There is no way I can make it to the top one. You never know. I don't know how many chats the top one has, but you never know. Anything's possible. I mean, there's probably no way anyone's taking top 1 on Natalo's channel because I am almost double everyone else's chats, but anything's possible here. Okay, so still further to the left. Ha! Intuition. Went to the gym, so body's tired. Well, gym's still good. You know, body might be tired, but body probably thanking you for the gym. Just gonna skip past that guy. Oh, great. I hear a thing. That's death. Of course the platform gives away. Feels great. Have to go now since my membership expires so soon. Chat thing. Okay, so in Stream Labs, there's a top chatter thing. And I don't know who has the top chat at the moment. I couldn't tell you. Somebody has top chat. Okay. You by far are top on that. Nice. Congratulations, Nasilo.
Yes, most of them you have in the past, you have relics me, don't you? Yes, just like actually, look what I have.
Okay. Carving of Kilal, Weaver of the Path. Our prayer is etched. Blessed Weaver, Lady of Grace, you who see our sin, our frail shells, our voices weak, and still you offer our protection. How great your mind to care so much for one so lowly. Coming here to disturb Indelacio every now and again. And I appreciate it. And, you know, congratulations on being top setter. Clearly deserved. Boom, boom. Yeah, I don't look at the leaderboards that much.
Well then, pick me more relics of the past.
You know, obviously deserved. Yeah, there's a variety of different ones, so they've got all sorts of things, but not just chatting. Locked bell home. It's the bell home key. Assemble materium. Okay, so we can make something. Ah. We can make beads. Hang on. I can just make money? Stone crown fragments. Or do I make things into other things? I can make craft metal. I can make pale ore? No, surely not. Okay, it's not letting me make them. I don't know what this is about. I guess that's just all of the things that we've gathered over time. It's all the different things that we got. Who knows what that's about? Guy wants some. The tank is here.
Made of gilded bells, crafts that effectively defended settlements. I can see it once gave a long time of peace to its bugs. Yet their numbers look low, stricken by care threat, only a few survived. Just learn from them, child, really. Peace is a slow poison that wither even the hardest bug.
Bronze marker. I can afford that.
You purchased the last of my weapon stock for now. Stay alive on your journey. And when I pass now across, we will trade again.
Interestingly, it didn't lose our money when we died. What happened there? I don't think I equipped the thing to not lose the money, but what it is. So we want to head to Blasted Steps. Done brushing your teeth and we're going to sleep now. No worries. I appreciate you coming popping by. Hopefully you have a lovely sleep. And you deserve the #1 slot. You know, you've obviously earned it through coming and chatting and hanging out. But yeah, you're all well deserved. But I'm glad to hear that you've had a good day. I need to do more exercise and stuff as well. But yeah, make use of that gym membership while you got it, for definite. Rest at that, and then we're going to go do this challenge. But have a lovely rest of your week. If you do any extra streams, maybe I'll see you then. If not, then I'll catch you next time. Riddle's gonna fall forever. Feels good when you do it. Exactly, feels good. Okay. That's not the jump yet. This is probably the jump. No! How did that not get up? Guess there's a specific order. Oh, come on. He didn't jump. No! Okay, so the double jump after is definitely higher. No! Okay. Maybe I do need to do the run jump off that. Really? Yeah. But have a lovely sleep. Okay. Guys in my way. He will hurt me. Almost like he doesn't want to die. Got him. Okay. Right, this time, there's also... the rock hasn't fallen yet. All of the enemies on all of the walls in here. Oh, I'm trying to bounce off him, but I don't have my bounce off person move. Terrible. That simplifies that. Okay, we got the thing. Watched any good TV shows lately or movies? I don't know about lately, but Resident Alien was good. Dark Matter's a bit of an older one, but that one was interesting. YouTube are now doing a lot of free to watch with adverts movies, and they've got Rango, they've got Space Quest, they've got quite a few different things on there. So, you know, if you're looking for movie inspirations, they've got quite a few. So yeah, YouTube might also have some interesting free to watch movies. I don't know any other inspiration. I'd have to think, but you know, there's a few interesting ones. But yeah, like I know a lot of people don't know about the YouTube free to watch movies. And telling people about them because definitely worth looking. Okay, she said yep, nah to leaving. Okay, so we've been up there. How about yourself? Have you got any recommendations for TV shows or movies? Obviously, if you're dry on inspiration yourself, probably not having any ideas, but there's definitely some. Right. I might head down to that Moss Home thing, see if I can't see a thing to play music to there. Obviously, there is this whole big fetch quest with the meat, but don't know how interesting that would be to do repeatedly dying on camera trying to do what is literally designed to be the hardest challenge of the game. Because it's the flower challenge all over again. There is a key area as well, but I don't have a key to get in it. So I do know some areas to go. I think, you know, maybe those bits might be for when the expansion comes out. Yellowstone and anything that connects to it. Aha. I've not seen Yellowstone, but maybe I'll have a look. I think there's like a new Star Trek series as well. I don't know if it's any good, but... This is a spider husk bound to moss, whichever these bugs born low, raised up by fervour fostered, born and caught within our web unknowing. Okay, so there's definitely something to do with these things. And the fact that they've got a piece of a thing over them, and then you play the music and then you get rid of that. That's a secret. Yellowstone's the reason you want to buy a ranch in Montana near future. Nice. Good to be inspired by TV series. Good to get some inspiration for life. But good luck with that. Hopefully one day you will be able to get that. I'm sure if you save up enough in your lifetime with enough determination, you will definitely be able to get the farm of your dreams. Okay, so that then leaves the one over there that we haven't done, wherever that was. One up there. One up there. And who knows what that activates? Who knows? Okay, so is there a fast travel near Crow Lake? Raymore. Raymore's miles away. Guess I'd be going back to Belhart. You're welcome. I'm sure you'll achieve it. You know, just gotta put your mind to it. This meat challenge is a bit more annoying than the... I need to investigate noise. Bit more annoying than the flower one, because the flower one you could just take your time with. Now how to get into the source of the noise is another question. That is another question. There's something here. Some sort of secret. Oh, hi. Okay, maybe that's no secret. Maybe we've just already found it. Okay, this person might make the mossberry jam. Dude, I require a picture of your mossberry stew to satiate the gourmand. Citadel, will you pass them to me?
I beg you consume our berries brew. Strong that beats a bad taste so sharp. Here's the flavour so ripe, searing, flavour of pasture and pain. They too may see the visions of it that taste so strong. The visions could they see? Grab the stew or your bug. Share the visions, yes, we shall pass it. You carry a sweet precious smell of your fruits. Will you trade it for rosaries? The precious fruit and ours, such fruit, perfectly ripe, perfectly fragrant, perfectly round. Take what you want, much of roses. Californication with David Duchovny is really good, but really funny, but also kind of freaky. No limits when it comes to earnings from my job, so if I ever get any, you can visit. Nice. Probably be expensive to travel over, but if you ever get it, sure, why not? It'll be worth a visit. Precious fruit, but this one's not so fresh. Rotten, sent you death, a meager amount of roses for you. As much as you deserve.
Oh. Because I died with it.
Precious fruit, fragrance around. For you, who finds berries, the nice one rosaries. Perhaps now we have enough. For our work often begins but never ends. The smell again, stronger now. But still young yet. Listen to your sisters, little one, and grow. Did they hurt you also, the visions? The sing, the horrible fruits, the pain. Enough berries, we need no more. For you though, my one and only friend, my beloved, are rewards. Your amulet, let me transfuse. Yes, your amulet's tears will flow stronger still.
Through its eyes.
You hear it? Listen close, be precious of pulse, and fate, our very own.
Yeah, if I think of any other interesting TV series, I'll definitely let you know. Coral in shell. Why not here? Beat, beat, beat. World's rhythms. Beat, beat, beat. Branches in fields. Beating, beating. Coral in shell. Don't stay in the soup. It's not cheap. Second rounds, Prague to Bozeman and the tennis rounds. $1,000. The flight, yeah. No, flights to America are like £1,000 to £2,000. It's very expensive. It's ridiculous. Stupidly priced. It's like, what? You know, it's a shame because it's so expensive to travel. Far too expensive. Any ghosts in here? Guess not. Okay, so where are we going now? If I go left, it's an easy way to fast travel. If I go right, maybe this is also a fast travel way. That was easy enough. Yeah, it's a shame that it's so expensive. Friend is doing Erasmus in US. The flight was around 1500. It's crazy. Ridiculous. And sometimes it's even cheaper to just get something like a package holiday deal. It's still going to be £1,000, but you know, with the hotel and everything, for some reason they make that cheaper than just buying a flight separately, and I don't get that part. Why is it cheaper to get a package holiday than just to take the flight? Not that much cheaper, but you know, still enough that you get the extras in it that it makes it worth it. Gotta look around. You definitely gotta look around at the prices of things. The snail's no longer there. I mean, let's speak to this guy. Maybe he's got something to say to us. Sure. I'll buy a drink for 10. Why not? Oh, it refills your stuff.
The visited depends up above. Best storage place which grown meat and such, meant to keep us more bugs living and working. It's told that damn place long gone to the haunted. Now is the meat running feral and free.
Okay, he tells us stories on the way. Right, so we're going over to the right because of the crows. Not getting any better with the current oil situation. Definitely not getting any better. Nor is the cost of RAM situation getting any better, unfortunately. Now, everything's getting stupidly expensive for no reason. And I don't think it's going to get any cheaper, but I wonder if the housing situation, like, maybe if everything gets so expensive that people can't buy the houses, maybe they'll have to forcibly put the prices down. You never know. If everything gets that expensive, maybe they might have to go within ways that people can afford. They go hand in hand. Everything goes hand in hand. It's all stupidly expensive. Okay, so we don't need to go up here. It's in the next section. Still to the right. Okay. Now, if I had been smart, I would have put the moveset that lets me do platforming easier on. Instead, I've got the one where it's very hard to hit things. But just because I feel like the drill might let us into other areas or something. I mean, there's a power here. I'm not seeing the sign, though. This would be the equivalent of where the singing bit was. Maybe this one doesn't have one? Maybe it was just coincidence that they were next to those things. And I'm just looking for signs with music bits. Could very well be coincidence. Hey. Guy flying. He's annoying. 2008 is a clue for the housing problem. I don't know what happened in 2008. And all we need is for cheap housing. Cheap, affordable housing. That's all. I don't know if there's anything else in here. I mean, that's a gate. That's something that might open up. Housing bubble burst. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's a shame. There was a point in here where we had like a what do you call it? Mortgage provider thing that went under. And then the government sort of, you know, stopped allowing a lot of mortgages to places where they think the people won't be able to keep up with them. And that sort of made it really hard for everyone to get houses, so that's when ours sort of went under. I don't think there's anything else for us in here. Sadly. Yeah. They need to just allow affordable houses for everyone. Needs to not be... Landlords are also the major problem. Like, they know that they can charge more than the cost of their mortgage repayments for housing. And as a result, they get to just do whatever they want. Do whatever they want. Charge whatever they want and get away with it. I don't think there's anything down there. I keep forgetting we don't have our other skills on, and then we throw a beetle out when I'm trying to do the other thing. Okay, so there's obviously up there where there has to be some way to get them out. But just go to Belheart again. There's at least a side mission to get bells from there. Country, it's a big problem. I think everywhere it's a big problem, to be fair. Which is just sucky, you know. They need to sort it out. They need to sort it out. Because you need such a big deposit for a mortgage, and then you need to be earning so much for the mortgage as well, and then, you know, not want to leave the job and have to be stable in it. Needs around 14 salaries to be able to pay for a house, 18 for a small apartment in... Well, that's crazy. I don't know how many jobs worth of things you would need to save up for a place here, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, so there's silver bells down here. I think it's just down all the paths that we've already been. Like that. Just falls on ahead. Now we're just finding all of them. Okay, so we need 5 more. And they're above and below. There's. Out. Damn it. Yeah, some places you can get cheap, but some they're just... The minimum seems to be... No, I didn't want to go in that. Like £150,000 or something at the moment, but you know, if you want to get one of them, you need at least £20,000-30,000 for a deposit, and then amount that has the salary requirement to be able to get the mortgage on that, which is going to be high. So I should have rested at Belhart. But I don't know how many years of salaries. So for anyone that has adverts, step 1 starts to stop with adverts. So I guess 4 would be 100,000. Then like 150,000, that's like 6 salaries. So 6 years worth of salaries. Mono! Die to widow bell bouncing off. Yeah. How do I cope? Well, the thing is, I'm used to my other skills and also I'm not being very, very careful, so I don't like this downward. It's not the direct down. Makes it harder to bounce off of the things. And dying to that bell, you know, not the end. But like I said, I'm just being careless. Well, was there a bell in there? But how are you? How's your day going? Okay, no secret bell. Did the math. If you're a young couple and want to play some Prague and you don't have the salary, the average, you'll never be able to afford it. Yeah, I feel that with most places, like, you know, not only with the deposits, but the money and the salaries that you need, it's kind of priced out of it. And then any that are cheap enough that someone might be able to, the scummy landlords are just going to buy them to rent out to people. Because they're cheap and they can get them in a price that they can get a good return on their money to rent out. Now, didn't I kill him? So no one can really afford it because the landlords will buy them. No one else gets a look in. I think I've thoroughly looked around here. It's just, you know, a problem because the landlords buy them all up. And then no one else gets to buy a house. And then you're forced to pay rent and they also buy them because, you know, if they buy them and then they force people to have to rent them, it's an endless cycle. You can't afford them because they're buying them up. But they buy them up so that you can't afford them, so that you have to rent from them. And you have to pay more in rent than the mortgage would cost, but... Okay, that bell came out of nowhere. And you can never get a house because they've always bought them up. I hope there's not a specific order in places that you need to go looking for these bells, because that would just be annoying. Like, you haven't got the one before yet, so this one won't appear yet. I feel that that is what it is. Okay, the rest should be above. Infinite loop, exactly, it's an infinite loop. An infinite loop that you will never win.
You meant Fronus is usually stocking useful items and travellers and such as yourself.
They've got a lot of money. It's a finely forged bell, madam. I'm fortunate to have space to rest, even if I stay here maybe short.
Never long you with us. Been ordered to some fine goods, okay? Yep, yo. It's the vent for the riffraff wandering through, but a fellow bell-arter deserves the finest.
Okay. A bench? Okay, a sturdy desk, the hearth of any bell home. Use it to stock your situation and organise your artefacts. Christmas lights. Glowing silver gleams eyes are brighten up even the darkest spell. Paint! Surfaces shown stage, why not paint it? It's a scam. It's all a scam. I'll never own a bell though. No kind person would just give away, you know, we earned it as a hero in the game. In reality, would cost hundreds of thousands of pounds. This is the way up. Okay, so the other bells must surely be up here. There's definitely areas I haven't gone, secrets I haven't found. Hopefully we can go up backwards. Okay, we can. Good. Because I could see that being an undertaking that might prove challenging. I'm just going to look around here for the last of the bells. Yeah, 16 to 18 times and a couple can't even afford it. That's just horrible. That's just horrible. Ow. Okay, well there's one. Ow. No ghosts. I knew it. Bomb. Okay, but this might be the last quest that we do. Ow. Just looking for these last spells. Gonna bother waiting for him. I think. Ow. Right, that simplifies that. Okay, so the last stuff would have to be surely up here. Or not. Well, I'm missing one bell. Surely I can find it. Surely I can find it. Okay, it's here. We got it. Okay, perfect. And we'll just go hand this in. Nice. Thank you, thank you. And then I think that might be where we call it a day for today. And then that's where we'll call it for Hollow Knight until the expansion comes out. While there might be more secrets to discover around the land, and there's clearly the whole get the meat to the guy quest. Don't know how much effort that's all worth. Okay, so we've got the silver bells deposited. I got us a necklace. Okay, no more quests there. I'm not going to buy all the things, but yes. You know, there's a lot to explore and a lot to do, but that is where I'm going to call it a day for today. So thank you to Jacob Lupic again for the game. Very, very much appreciated. 36 hours, I'm going to call it, let's say, of game. You know, it's definitely worth it. And I do very, very much appreciate it. Plus, you know, when the expansion comes out, there'll be even more game, right? And, you know, you'll get in that top 3 chatters in no time. Thank you to Natalo who was here hanging out earlier as well. And Monor. Anyone else that might have been watching lurking. I will be back on Friday with Persona the Phantom X. Have a lovely rest of your week until then, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye 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 bye. And good luck buying the Farm of Good Dreams. So you get it one day. See you around.